If you experience sexual misconduct, there are a few things you should know. First and foremost, it's not your fault, and there are resources both on and off campus that can help. You may want to consider getting medical attention for 3 different reasons. First, to treat any injuries that may have occurred during the assault. Even if you don't feel injured, you may have experienced bruising, lacerations, or internal injuries, particularly if you were forced to have vaginal or anal intercourse. Second, to obtain antibiotics for the prevention or treatment of sexually transmitted infections, and to access emergency contraception. And third, to provide for the possibility of collecting forensic evidence that may be used later if you decide to prosecute. A forensic exam is sometimes called a rape kit. The impact of sexual assault varies from person to person and can occur on several levels: physically, emotionally, and mentally. There is not one standard pattern of reaction to the extreme stress of the traumatic experience. Some people respond immediately, while others have delayed reactions, sometimes months or even years later. Some people have adverse effects for a long period of time, while others recover rather quickly. And often, reactions change over time. For example, some people are initially energized with the event in order to help them cope, only to later become discouraged or depressed. Many people find it helpful to talk to a trained counselor or confidential resource. Depending on their roles, staff and faculty have various reporting and responsibilities and abilities to maintain confidentiality. In order to make informed choices, you should be aware of confidentiality and mandatory reporting requirements when consulting campus resources. Confidential resources exist in order to provide a safe space for individuals to discuss their options, learn about resources, and discuss any concerns before deciding to take next steps. Your school's confidential resources are listed below. Other employees, called responsible employees, who learn about sexual misconduct are required to file a report that will include your name. In other words, before confiding in a school employee, including student employees, ask them if they are a responsible employee. If your school learns about an incident, or if you file a report, it must inform you of your rights. These include the right to report the incident to the police, the right to be safe, the right to be protected from retaliation, and the right to certain accommodations, such as changes to your academic, living, transportation, and/or working situations, whether or not a formal report is made.